Hello, I'm Jay Laporte, and this is for the stuttering and stress assignment. For the first question, how the article relates to the announcement. Really, both of them share a very distinct similarity, with the article stating that bad experience away from home could affect the onset of the stutter of the child, and in the announcement how the first grader was affected when he arrived home to the dads and grandmas from his mom's house. So a possible bad experience or a bad association at the mom's house could increase the onset of the child's overall stutter. Number two, where are some key points? Again, going back to one, um, just just uh, just different distresses that could be associated with the child's stutter. Um, again, treating that or understanding the stress and anxiety between different environments. There's also other factors um, uh, that go along with the onset of stuttering as well, but those are the same ones, just kind of the different environments and how that affects a child, um, and how the environments can change up or increase or decrease the child's stress and anxiety, which again can affect the child uh, stutter. What did I think after reading the article? I learned a lot about a lot of stuff that I didn't really realize, but I learned a lot about the different distresses kind of associated with uh, uh, the onset of stuttering, whether it's increased or decreased. Uh, I didn't really think of anything more. I more learned than anything. I I didn't really think that gender would be would affect the onset of stuttering, but in the article it did explain some gender differences in which uh, how the onset of stuttering is different, or how the onset's different, and also just overall age, gender, and somatic distresses, how that affects the overall onset of a stutter. Again, I thought it was a really cool article. I'm definitely going to save it on my computer. Um, what to tell grandma and dad? Well, I think it'd be awesome to present the article, because again, the article did come after I talked to grandma, so I'd present them with the article. And another thing, I don't think I'd go through with anything. Um, I would want the mom involved before I went through anything, just because she is part of the family. Um, whether the whether she's with the dad or not, she's still part of the family. She's still in the child's life, and I'd want her involved as well. Um, if it is, if it's not the mom's fault and it's more the environment, like the location, the child feels very uncomfortable with, one thing I may suggest is having a neutral ground, maybe going somewhere and spending the child there. Another thing I was thinking of is even having a in-home evaluation of the SLP, where the SLP comes in home. Um, I think that would be one of the better things too, if the SLP could kind of spot out some things that the parent's doing good and some things that they could work on, um, and just overall, because I think that's a fair thing to do, instead of cutting out the mom out all in all. But yeah, I think an in-home eval would be a good idea. And also maybe questions with the mom too, if they notice anything strange with the child while they're at the mom's house. And even when I was DSP at the Autism Center up in Fargo, we had a uh, uh, similar uh, scenario just like this. Parents were separated. Child with autism, their behaviors increased when they came back to dad's house from mom's house. So almost same scenario. But what they ended up doing is actually had a SLP come in and evaluate mom's home while we were there, and they mentioned that maybe having kind of a um, neutral ground where the childs could feel safe, and obviously the DSP, we're there, the staff were there to also watch over the children because the well-being of the child is our overall um, uh, job, just to make sure they're safe. But but as but even the father invited the mother back over just because they thought it would increase the rapport of uh, uh, they would increase a rapport with a child if the parents were together, and it would increase that kind of that trust back. And things went well because of it. But I would definitely do a in-home eval with the mom and really include the mom. But yeah, I would present the article and just kind of explain it to them and sit down with them and such like that. But all right, thank you.